welcome to the Fit Show. I am Mariusz Pudzianowski from Poland, 3 times world's strongest man. I'll show you my latest workout. Let's go! Now finish warm up and start workout. 6 sets, every set more 40 kilo. I won't finish today 300 kilo is maybe 800 pounds finish. Last sets. And 40 kilo more. Second last sets. And 40 kilo more last sets. Now it's last sets. Now it's 310 kilo. Now workout leg press. Also 6 sets, only more reps. Every set 10 reps I must. Also now is light. Every set more. I don't know how heavy finish. Next set, more 40 kilo. Also 10 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now is last set. How many reps? I don't know. It's very heavy. This is my favorite exercises for legs. Next time I show you different training. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Terry Harrison, professional trainer here at Huntington Beach, Gold's Gym, California. Former Mr. America, Metrex athlete, and this is my lovely wife, Kim Baby Doll Harris.
Actually, Kim Baby Doll Harris Hairston. I love the tongue twister. I'm also the fitness manager here at Gold's Gym, Huntington Beach, also IFBB Pro, as well as a Metrex endorsed athlete. Here at Gold's Gym, Huntington Beach, we have so much for everyone. Anything that your heart desires, we have it here.
And I taught her everything that she knows.
He has. It has been a long 10 years, but a fun 10 years. So once again, when I first started, 197, 38% body fat, and who knew 10 years later, this is where I would be. Never envisioned it.
But she had the discipline and desire and determination to get in the best shape of her life.
and you do too. So it's time to get moving.
So let's start with some delts. Okay, the first exercise for delts today will be side laterals. We're going to start with a light weight. Her rep range will be anywhere from 12 to 15 because we're just trying to warm the delts up. And what we're trying to do is target side delt here. Okay, Kim, again. As you can see, she's contracting on the way up. She's coming down slow on her negative release to put more tension on the delt. All right, Kim, you got 6 more. Keep going, 6 to 7 more. See how she's staying in control of the weight? And she's keeping tension again on her delts. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Nice and slow in your negative. Contract, release slow. 2 more reps, sweetie. Give it to me, girl.
That's one good reason to be a wife.
Good job. Excellent. Okay, you're done.
All right, well now I get a chance to put my husband through what he just did to me. So once again, what I'll do is explain a little bit of the muscle groups that we're actually working, which is actually going to be the delt here. If you'd like to go ahead and start, Terry. As I walk around to the side, I definitely want you to see how the shoulders are engaged, how he's lifting the weight to the side, he's keeping everything in control. Everything is basically dealing with the core. You always want to be stable with it. Your feet placement are going to be shoulder width apart as well. Put a little bit of bend in the knee, but not much. You still want to be able to stay totally controlled and not bend over. We're still working the side head. And Terry, why are we bringing it to the front rather than just the side?
So I can stretch my delt.
Excellent, excellent. And that's the thing. We have 2 different ways that you may actually do side laterals. One way is not preferred over the other. The thing is what feels best to you. We prefer it bringing it to the front, fully engaging that shoulder while you're coming down here and then squeezing up at the top, holding on the negatives. Let's give it 3 more.
15.
If you'd like to spot. I said 3 more.
See, she has a name, Kim Baby Doll, but the name should be Bride of Chucky because she tried to kill you when she trained you.
No, we're just making sure everything is properly warmed up. That's what we're doing. So anyhow, if there happened to be a point where someone needs to spot you, that would be the next thing. Yeah. So we'll show you on a couple of other exercises how to spot. Okay, well what we just did was actually give you a little bit of a warm-up of how we do side laterals. Normally that's around 12 to 15 reps just to warm the muscle up so you do not have any type of injuries. What we end up doing as far as going through a work set, we'll do about 3 work sets, and usually my rep range is around about 6 to 8 because I'm still trying to put on size and build my delts out to help my symmetry. As far as with Terry, your reps would end up being
It was still pretty much the same,
Okay.
8 to 10 at the
Yeah.
most.
Most of our female clients, we still keep them somewhere between 10, 12, or 12 to 15 as far as a range, because a lot of women don't want to get bulky shoulders, as though what they say. But once again, the rounder that you have as far as building a cap on the delt, it actually helps your symmetry, and it gives you an illusion of having a smaller waist. And of course, that's what we all love, is having small waists.
And again, it all depends on your goals. If you're trying to put on size, you want to lower your reps. If you don't want to put on size, you want to increase your reps. Now that we have finished the side laterals, we will move on to some heavy training. We'll go into some military dumbbell presses.
Uh-oh, here we go.
So let's get started. Okay, now we have finished side laterals. We're going to move into a heavier exercise as far as the dumbbell military press. And our range motion is going to be anywhere from 6 to 8 reps. Kim, go ahead and start. And what we're trying to target is the side delt here and also the top head of the delt. Slow on the negative, push through, contract on the positive, elbows straight across. Don't overstretch the delt. You want to keep all the tension on the delt, not triceps. Push through, inhale, exhale. Give me 3 more reps. Push through, breathe. Breathing is very important. Down slow in your negative. 1 more. Good job, Kim. Excellent. Now let me try to get a set in. Let me drink me some amp. Gotta get my pump on. I'm a little tired right now. I need to get some energy.
And actually, this is something that we do during our workouts. We actually do a pre-workout a little bit, and you actually drink it throughout the workout. So definitely whenever you sit there and you think you're gonna feel sluggish or whatever, mix this up, get yourself to the gym, and just sip through it throughout the entire workout, and you'll just feel the tightness, you'll feel the energy, you'll feel your muscles just swell. And I mean, that's the pump you want. That's what gets us going. How you feeling?
I feel great.
Awesome.
And don't forget, this is also a great post-workout drink.
Exactly, exactly. All right, then, let's go grab this weight.
All right, Chucky.
And once again, as we're working out, everything is always going to end up being core stabilization. We're always going to make sure that this part is nice and tight. You're going to stay in control as far as with the range of motion, making sure that the middle head of the delt is getting stretched as it's coming down, controlling it up, ensuring that the elbows do not hyperextend all the way out. You don't want to feel it in the tricep. You're going to feel a little, but the main thing, the primary muscle will be the side delt. Breathing out as you're pushing the weight up. And if I need to spot, then actually most people prefer just the point of touching at the elbows. That's going to be a gauge to let them know if they're going too far, and you can actually stop them, or if they need the assistance to get it up a little, just a little slight tap.
Inhale, exhale.
Always.
One
also,
more
you can
rep.
grab here and help with the weight as well to make sure that the wrist stays stable. And also, as Terry's putting the weight down, he also has wrist locks on. Tell him the reason why you have those on.
Great wrist support. Keep your wrist from bending forward and backwards.
And if you're like anyone else, a lot of people end up letting that muscle, or excuse me, letting their hands actually fall back to push the weight up, and you're actually transferring the pressure of the weight to the wrist, which actually can cause wrist problems. And we do it in a lot of our movements. So even like when someone does bicep curls, things like that, notice your wrists, okay? Always make sure that you keep them proper form. Feel good?
Form and technique is very important.
It's not about the weight all the time. It's all about proper form and technique, always. All right, ready to move on to the next exercise.
Okay, the next exercise Kim and I is going to do is going to be front dumbbell raises seated. Kim, go ahead and start. And what we're trying to do here is target the front delt. You're going to go contract on your positive, slow on your negative, come together, all the way up, right in front of your mouth, right to your mouth. There, down slow. That's how you target your range. Down slow on your negative, push through. We want about 12 reps here on this exercise.
And you can really feel it right on the front delt versus the side. That's how you can tell you're doing it correctly.
It should be isolated. It should be only on your front delt. If you feel it anywhere else, you're not doing it correctly. All the way up, down slow. One more.
And always control it
Good
as
job,
you're coming
Kim.
down. No swinging, no cheating.
Excellent. Good job.
Excellent. Your turn. All right, Terry's going to engage in the same exercise that I just did, showing you proper form. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it right.
All about control as you're lifting it up. Once again, too, hitting the front head of the shoulder. Making sure that you're not swinging the weight. Swinging the weight actually causes you to use external forces. You want to make sure you're in control of it at all times. You want to make sure you're isolating it, because also, too, if you end up raising it too high, which is past your nose or your mouth, then you're actually engaging other muscle groups. We want to make sure we're targeting this. As you're bringing it up, controlling it coming down, nice and easy. Give me 3 more. Good. 2. Blow out. Remember to breathe. Your core is nice and tight and stable.
How about one more?
And you got 1 more. Awesome, babe.
Thanks,
You did
sweetie.
it.
Thanks,
Awesome.
babe.
Well, I guess it's time for us to move on, huh? I'll get a little kiss.
All right, now what's the next exercise?
You choose it.
How about upright rows?
Sounds like a winner.
Good, cool.
Let's move
Let's
it.
do it. Okay, the next exercise Kim and I is going to do is going to be upright rows with a straight bar. And we're going to be working side delts and traps with this exercise. Begin, Kim. Slowing your negative again, always keeping that tension on your negative. Inhale, exhale, contract it at the top and down. We're doing about 8 reps here. That's 4.
Right.
Breathe, babe.
I feel it.
Stretch it. Keep your elbows straight. You can have your feet a little less than shoulder apart if you want. One more. And down. Good job. Always bend your knees when you set the weight down, so you won't hurt your lower back.
Or you can take the easy way out and just leave it up right.
Well, you can do that too.
All right, Terry. Let's bend down with the knees, picking up using the legs, not the lower back, and let's get ourselves ready for upright rows with the 70s.
Okay, on my stance, I like to go a little bit closer to shoulder stance. Kim's a little closer. That's the way she like it, but I like it this way.
Now, as he's doing the upright row, you're paying attention too. You're going to feel it in the trap. As you can see muscle movement. You can also see it in the side of the delt. As he's pulling up and breathing, everything is still nice and tight. Normally I don't touch people while they're actually working out. However, right here, I'm gonna grab and show you here, abs are tight. You wanna make sure you keep proper form. Let's give you 4 more. Breathing out, slow control, no bouncing at the bottom. You wanna make sure the weight is total in control, do not bounce.
What you mean by bouncing is that?
And jerking.
Okay.
2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. And as he goes down to the floor, once again, using the legs, not the lower back. How does that feel?
Feels great.
Awesome.
How about some real laterals now?
You got me.
All right. Okay, the next exercise Kim and I will do will be real laterals using the dumbbells. Kim, you want to start?
Sure.
And her rep range will be anywhere from, again, 6 to 8 reps. As you'll notice, she got her feet and legs together, slight bend, up, contraction here. And what we're trying to target is the real delt here and some of the Rambo area as well. And you're gonna hit some of your trap too on your positive movement, which is here. Slowing your negative, inhale, exhale, stand in control. And you wanna use a weight where you can control and not jerk the weight. And your lower back. Down slow, push through. Give me 2 more, Kim.
Just because I love you.
Another one.
Awesome.
Good job.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in and try these 30s to see how they feel.
All right, getting yourself form set. Once again, looking at the legs, how it's positioned together, making sure that you have a nice controlled flatness in your back, not rounded. You're gonna end up squeezing, contracting back, as you can see here, working the rears, as well as your trap. You can see a little bit of the muscle engaging up in here in this area. Breathing out, and once again, no jerking. Now, if you need to spot, the same thing would happen. Follow through, getting up under the person's arms, just enough to give them a little bit of leverage, but not much assistance. 2 more, and 1.
And if you find yourself jerking, stop this set. Just quit the exercise because you don't want to hurt yourself doing the jerking and pulling. I think
Excellent.
that's about it right there, babe.
Awesome job. He gets an A today.
A. All right. Shoulder workout is done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our shoulder workout for today.
And thank you for watching another episode of The Fit Show. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.
See you next time. Hello and welcome back to The Fit Show.
With Terry.
And Kim.
I just finished my workout. Now I'm ready for a great post-workout drink. And what I like, my favorite is Amped. And what I like about Amped, it has everything you need in one container with 2 simple scoops. And what does it have? It has creatine for muscle volume. It has caffeine for energy, glutamine for muscle recovery, and also it has branched-chain amino acids.
And one thing is, while he's preparing that drink, we females sometimes may not want to use the creatine that's in the container, so we do have it in the liquid form as well too.
Great.
So once again, it's a one-stop shop for everything that your body needs after a post-workout, especially with a high intensity. And of course, whenever we go into the gym, we never want it to be just okay, I'm going to the gym. You definitely want to put every bit of intensity every time you do a workout. That's your goal. And if you ever want to do any type of comparisons, because like some people end up buying about 4 or 5 different products in one, just go on our website, which is metrex.com, and you'll actually end up seeing the comparisons between this product and some of the other products that people use, and you'll see how we come out on top.
Thanks.
So,
All right, now, Kim, you're going
we
to
move on to our next thing, which is going to be a chocolate pudding shake. And that's of course made with our Metrex powder, which is the original vanilla we're going to also use. We're going to make it with actually our Jell-O sugar-free to make it a chocolate flavor pudding. And let's see, I'll move over here. I'm actually going to use water this time as opposed to the milk. 1 less calories, and then those of you who may be lactose intolerant. So on top, once again, a lot of times it is better for you to actually have the toppers like this for the shakes, because then that way you can actually blend it and have everything mix a lot better. I'll pour half in. This requires 4 tablespoons. Thank you. Put my little top on, heat it up just a little bit, and we're done. Now, if you'd like, you can also make these into slushies and add like crushed ice into it. Try not to make it too thick, but I usually throw about maybe 1 or 2 chunks of ice, and it gives it a little bit of a flair to it.
And what makes this protein so great is the metamycin protein. It has 5 different blends of protein. You have your milk, you have your whey casein, you have your egg, you have your whey, and you have your L-glutamine. And also it builds lean muscle mass, which will burn your body fat.
Well, I guess that concludes this evening's show on The Fit Show.
Looking forward to seeing you next time.
And cheers.
Great.
Until next time.
See you later.